Hey everybody, today we're going to be making some deviled eggs. Let me get you, see if I can get you down a little bit on the counter there. I got my deviled egg tray sitting right there. I've already boiled my eggs, and what I do is cut them with this little zigzagger thing. You can cut them with a knife. I use this just to put a little fancy cut on the egg. So right now what I'm doing is just cutting them in half and going to take the yolks out. So I got a whole tray here. We'll slice these up. I got a bowl here that I'm going to put all the yolks in it. And then I just take the little white. See how it makes them like a little scalloped. Just want to get all your yolks popped into your bowl. Put the whites over here. I'm just laying all the whites right on the little egg tray. And I don't know how many this holds, but we're going to keep going and get all these cut up here. All right, let me finish these and I'll be right back. All right, they all fit in here except two. So I just set them off to the side. Now we're going to take our yolks. I just take a fork and just mash all the yolks up. And then we're going to add, now people add different things. It's really whatever you grew up with. I didn't eat deviled eggs growing up. I didn't used to eat a lot of stuff with mayonnaise, but I like mayonnaise now. So I do eat these now, but I don't put any kind of pickles or onions. A lot of people put some kind of relish or pickles or onions in theirs. I don't. I like mayonnaise, mustard, salt and pepper. That's my favorite way of eating them. And that's usually how I end up always making mine. All right, we got this pretty well chopped up. We're going to go ahead and put some mayonnaise and mustard. And I don't measure. I don't know. I just start with something and see how creamy you want it. I think we got about 13 eggs here. And I just put a little bit of mustard. I don't put a whole lot of mustard. Just maybe a squirt like that. And I'm not going to put a whole lot of salt. People can salt it if they need it because of Tony. So, not a whole lot of salt anymore. And then you just want to mix this up and get it. I like to get mine as creamy as possible. So I just keep beating mine with a fork to get it really creamy. And it's kind of a little bit thick. Not creamy enough, so I'm going to put a little bit more mayonnaise in here. See if I can get it a little bit more creamier. A little bit more fluffier. All right, let me get this mixed up real good. Okay, I think I'm going to put a little bit more mayonnaise, y'all. Seems like it's not as fluffy as what I like it. So I think that'll be enough. Let's just go ahead and get the rest of that mayonnaise off there. Whip all this in. Sometimes you got to take the bowl up. I think that's going to be good. And I'm just going to taste a little bit of it just to make sure the salt and stuff is good. Very good. All right, now it's time to stuff our eggs that we got here. And what I like to do, sometimes I'll pipe it in, but I like to use this small scoop. This is the Pampered Chef small scoop. And to me, if we're just eating them at home and I'm not taking them anywhere, nothing to be fancy about, I just use this small scoop. It works great. You just scoop them, drop it right on top of each one. So it don't take you very long to scoop them like this. I think it's easier than using a spoon. You can use a spoon if you want, but I find this works pretty good. There you have it. Let me get the rest of these piped in here. All right, we got them all filled up, ready to go, be covered up. But I'm gonna taste one. This is one of the extras. I had, one egg extra. I love them. So good. All right, we're gonna take the cover, and I'm gonna cover these up. You could put paprika on them if you want at the top. My mom always put paprika on hers, but I don't generally do that. All right, these are ready for tomorrow. I'm putting them in the fridge.